Today I'm going to share various ways of requesting help. And again, it's going to be from informal all the way to formal. Give me a hand, will you? I could use some help here. Can you do me a favor? I need someone to pick up the grocery this afternoon. Could you give JJ this message? Would you mind turning down the volume? Sorry to bother you, but can you please open the door for me? Do you think you might be able to show me the nearest MRT? If it isn't too much trouble, can you please hand me my phone? I was wondering if you could please give me some assistance. Could I impose on you to close the door for me? Now let's break it down to each situation. First, the informal, the casual one. Will you? Give me a hand, will you? Give me some napkin, will you? Usually when we're requesting help from people, our tone will be soft and then it kind of goes up at the end like, will you? So, give me some napkin, will you? But if you are commending people, then this request would the tone will kind of be more lower. So it will kind of be like, especially when the parents are telling the kid, go finish your homework, will you? You know, so even though it's same thing requesting, but your tone will be lower. And if you want to make this request a little bit more formal, then you could switch the will you to won't you. For example, call JJ for me, won't you? Let's move on to the next situation, the slightly informal. Can you do me a favor? Can you do me a favor? This bottle needs to fill with water. Can you do me a favor? Could you fill in for me at work next Friday? This is more like a tactful way of requesting help. It's like you're already telling the other party that you need help. Like, can you do me a favor? And so they will be expecting that you are asking them to do certain things. And here's a very common example. When you're traveling abroad and you ask your friends or neighbors to, can you do me a favor? I need someone to water the flowers while I'm gone. And now here's the common situation. Would you mind? Would you mind closing the door? Would you mind explaining that one more time? Would you mind spelling your name for me? And usually at the end when you say, would you mind to do certain things for me at the end, you could have it or not. It's fine on either way. Let's move on to the slightly formal situation. Do you think you might be able to? Do you think you might be able to show me to the near MRT? Do you think you might be able to find the information for us? Do you think you might be able to send the pictures via airdrops? Last but not least, our formal situation. I was wondering if you could please give me some assistance. I was wondering if you might be able to help me move the refrigerator. I was wondering if someone might be able to walk me to my car. It's kind of dark outside. And we're using the past tense to describe what the current situation is, such as, I was wondering if you might be able to help me move the refrigerator. But if you are just asking for information, then you can use the past tense, such as, I was wondering if you knew her name. And these are the various ways of requesting help. Get it?